Gonna quickly do this. 1 second. This is super bright. Think about that. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I need to change that so bad. Not on the right account. Here we go. Let me just quickly make sure. Is it still connected to my headphones? That'd be really embarrassing. I know it is. Okay. Okay. 1 second. Let me just wait. Is that gonna pop up? No. No. Okay. 1 second. Let me just quickly jump up some lo-fi. So
it's
I
like
can.
a do not disturb setting for your.
Fantastic with the advert. Love that already. Okay. Okay. So, hello everyone. Welcome back to another update. I'm gonna quickly get up on the YouTube, and then we're gonna see what's happening. Okay. So I got a couple things I want to go over with you guys today. Oh, that's no good. That's my roof. There we go. Okay. So. Welcome back to another update. I told you I'm gonna be doing these consistently. We had a good stream yesterday with the Dino Nug on Minecraft Dungeons, which is gonna happen again and again and again because I want to go through Minecraft Dungeons. Pardon me, sorry. Today I want to go over a few updates that have been happening to the channels. So update number 1 is the look at the channels. So if I quickly hit onto scene, I wonder if you can instantly see this. I gotta wait for my 5-second delay to hurry up. I gotta figure out how to turn that off. Sorry. I'm still watching and waiting for the second delay. Okay, you can't. Let me quickly fix that. Windows. Alright, there we go. Opera. Okay, cool. Okay, so here's what it looks like, right? So we have as you can see, banners changed. I need to center them a little bit better. But so far, we got banners changed. It says Skelly TCM Gaming. So you know that this is the gaming channel. And then you have videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That will be when the videos are coming out. So you kind of know that. The logo completely changed as well. Not completely. Same character, but now has a nice bright blue background. I thought it looked a lot better. You have, obviously, this is basically the same. But if you look in the description, it says, just a random internet nerd, which it is already. Just, I post goofy, family-friendly videos. And I'm going to go into a little bit why it's family-friendly. So basically, about 3 years ago, yeah, I'd say about 3 years ago, before I reboot the channel with Vandality, I would never curse in any of my videos, right? There's a couple that are public, which you can go check out. And you say I never curse in them. And I cursed off camera, so don't get me wrong. It wasn't like I didn't curse. I cursed off camera. And I want to bring that back. Just for my channels. I'm not saying anything about the group channels. Not saying about Vandalities, whatever. Just my channel. I'm now going to be removing any sort of curse words, any swears or anything. I'm working on just not saying them. And I'm hopefully not going to accidentally slip up. But yeah, so when it comes to my content, I'm going to be completely family friendly. I'm going to be trying to do streams more as well, so I'm getting to that in a second. But this channel, what? Do I need to reload the page? Oh, it's because I think, yeah. I think it's because I quickly just, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I changed the channel thing. So there's some updates that I'm going to go over. Let me see what notification I have. Cool, it's me. Okay, so if we go down a bit, obviously we have the main videos here. The main videos were always kind of there, but that's completely fine. That's why I wanted it. Next, you have edited by Skelly TCM. So it's a little outdated at the second, but this playlist basically just has everything that I've edited all in one playlist. That needs to get updated, and I need to fix so I can put actually everything that I do edit in one thing. This is horror games, still a tiny bit outdated, but this is most of the horror games I play. Which is still, again, very outdated because I keep on forgetting to put them in a playlist, but I'll work out a system for that. VR content, I will probably remove this section because I have an entire channel dedicated to VR. Now, if you go down here, then you have the For You section. Obviously, these are all the videos that I have uploaded, and these are all the For You bits, you know, that kind of stuff. So you can say if you want to watch this FNAF video and you like that kind of stuff, it would be there. And then you have, in my personal picks, my best videos. Again, I need to fix it, go through it, because a lot of these I don't think are my best videos. And also, I need to remove, like, Dino Nugs videos and stuff. So this best videos are going to be my best videos from any of my channels, plus group channel. Okay, next you have here, this one's I changed, actually. This is just the boys. So before I had, like, all of Ven's channels, all of my channels, the Dino Nugs, Slixiv, Roxality, that kind of stuff. But now it just has Vendality, Dino Nugs, Slixiv, Roxality, and Ven Plus. Those are the only channels there now. There used to have been more, but I removed them, so it's just them kind of channels. Just the boys and their mains. I put Ven. The only reason Ven Plus is here is because that is technically Vendality and Ven Plus are both his mains, because even though he's main in Minecraft, it'll have just as much videos going out, or maybe just a little bit less. Then you come down, you got the popular videos. Now this is obviously my most popular videos of all time. So you got obviously Doki Doki, Job Simulator when I did a little bit on that, Poppy Playtime Chapter 1, and FNAF videos. And then you hit the other Skelly TCM channels, and this is a bit of a peek into the big update, so I'm just going to skip over them a second. And at the bottom you have the collaboration, so everything I'm collaborating in from any other YouTubers and that kind of stuff. So far it's just obviously first one is a music video. Then you have some of the group channel, which I need to go through and make sure I'm linked to all of them. At the very bottom, this is brand new. This is just the community posts. So that's kind of, obviously, this is very new. If we scroll up, okay, so here are all the Skelly TCM channels, right? You have Skelly TCM, more TCM, Skelly TCM Live, Skelly Clips, which is going to be renamed Skelly Shorts, but I need to wait like 8 days for some reason, even though I haven't changed it in months, but it's fine. Skelly VR, and Sidetracked. Okay, so we're going to go one by one. Word of warning, the rest of the channels have not been fully updated yet, so the more I update it, the more I will let you kind of see. So the one I'm live on right now is the one you can see is, oh, the channel banner's not there. Okay, there we go. That's not right. That's not right. Basically, this is a temp channel banner, and it's clearly off lopsided. But if you look at, I can't actually see how well you can see. 1 second. If you look at that, you can kind of see it. If you're on mobile, you'll be able to see it a bit better. But since, you know, I'm not currently on mobile, I'm working on a channel banner, but currently I got this temp one, which currently looks awful. I just realized. Obviously, us live right now. You got the For You page at the very bottom, but I want to change that. So obviously the stream from yesterday, my thoughts on Doki Update 4. The For You is going to go down a bit. This is obviously my videos, popular stuff, and that's kind of it, shorts. This needs to change completely, because this is just random link channels, like Ven Music, even though I have no... Okay, so you didn't miss anything. Okay, but basically, that needs to change completely because it's just random link channels which don't need to be there. Then you have posts as well. I think I'm going to put that a bit down, and obviously collaborations, which is fine. I'm happy for collaborations to be there. Then we have... Okay, then we have the Minecraft channel, Skelly. Now, this is going to be under some major constructions. Oh, that's cut off. That's fine. This, obviously, the banners right now on all channels, but apart from the main gamer channel, are just temp banners. I haven't spent too much time on them, but they're roughly there for you to get a rough idea. I went from gold to pink for the Minecraft channel, and you can basically just let you know that every Friday when I come back to making videos for myself, they will be every Friday. But remember, temp banners are just temp banners. They will be updated and all. So obviously videos will stay at the top. This will go down, but obviously this is just again random link channels, which needs to be separated into certain sections. Popular videos will probably stay there. Posts will go to the bottom. Shorts will get removed so they have their own section right here, and collaborations will probably stay around where it is, I assume. But yeah, I'm just gonna give you a little look at the rest of the channels. Obviously, you have Skelly TCM Live. Now, if you're wondering what this channel, this used to be Twitch TCM, but I don't really stream just on Twitch no more. So this is just like the live. I'm not live streaming from this account, right? I gotta make this clear. This is just for the VODs, and I'm going to be editing the VODs. Not crazy or anything, but just editing like the really boring stuff out of the VODs, so you have a bit more fun watching the VODs. The first VOD that's going to be placed on the channel in recent times is going to be the Minecraft Dungeons VODs that I did yesterday. It was going to get edited, sorry. But yeah, so obviously so far it is literally just nothing. My Twitch is linked. Obviously, you got For You, popular videos, horror games, which is not even from this channel, so I don't know why it's linked. The boys, posts, and this will all get updated. Sorry that it hasn't been updated, but you get the idea, right? I'm just gonna go quickly and show you. Just gonna show you the rest of like the banners and stuff. So this is the clips channel. I think this is probably my second favorite banner. We have this one probably stay the same. This will be probably renamed to Skelly Shorts or Skelly TCM Shorts, not quite sure. But right now the shorts are a bit terrible, I will say. But it's because I haven't quite got there with making them yet, because I'm gonna experiment with short form content. I just obviously haven't got there yet. But yeah, this is the clips, and this will be clips and shorts, so a bit of both. I think we have one more channel to have a little peep at. Yeah. So and then we have Skelly VR. This one I'm almost proud with like how this looks. But obviously, again, it's too zoomed in or whatever, so it will be fixed. So don't you worry. But this layout for me is how it's gonna stay. You have videos, random games, popular videos, horror games, other channels, which it will be changed because obviously right now it's just everything's linked. Zombie VR, zombie VR games, posts, and then shorts, and then collaborations. The only thing I see changing is the link channels and the shorts will be removed, and the link channels will obviously be separated. And then obviously I'm just going to show it off anyway because I need to do some work on it, which is sidetracked. On here obviously it's just like a normal thing. So we'll have videos, and then we'll have probably season 1, then we'll have episodes, and then we'll have like random clips and then shorts and stuff. Sidetrack is the only thing that's kind of shorts on the front page. But yeah, this is the main kind of channel update, and I think it came out really nice. I'm quite happy with it. There will be updates to Vandality's channel. I want to make this clear now. So on top will be videos, then it will be Minecraft. But I'm going to separate them from, like, obviously you have like random Minecraft videos to certain Minecraft to applications to this, that, and the other. It depends on what content. Then we have mace practice will be an entire thing. But I have to go through and make it all. This will be separated as well because it's kind of, again, just random channels. Like Skelly TCM Live will not be linked to this channel. The only one that will be is Skelly TCM and Skelly. Skelly because it's my Minecraft account, and obviously he makes Minecraft videos. Obviously the boys will be, Dynanug will be, Ven Plus will be moved to other Vandality channels, so I can link all of his channels to his account, because currently it's not like that. Shorts will be removed. Popular videos will be probably near the top. Humor 4 Flat again will be removed. Fortnite will be removed. Playlists will stay and collaborations will stay, and he'll have more of a full Minecraft channel than having random like channels and stuff linked, and random videos that are for his plus there. There'll be a new channel banner for Ven Plus. for you, obviously, will probably be moved down. Update on the Ven Plus content. Is either gonna be one out tomorrow or today or tomorrow. I'm thinking either really late today, or I might schedule it for tomorrow. I know it'd be a bit late, but I don't really care as long as he has a good quality video out. Popular video. The boys. Again, I think no, this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. This is completely fine. I think it's missing someone. Possibly not. But no, that's perfect. See, that's fine. Among Us is great. This channel will probably stay the same for most part, to be honest. Best of 25 collaborations. Yeah, this is perfect, to be honest. Yeah, so Ven Plus will be getting new content. So Lipsiv as well, he'll be getting a channel update with just some moving around of his stuff. And I'm pretty sure this is missing like a bunch of people. Like, obviously you have Ven Plus and you have Dino Nug is missing. And lastly, I think Dino Nug's fine, to be honest. I think he might need some update. Oh yeah, he needs massive update, actually. I haven't even set up his channel properly. I lie. Dino Nug will have massive update too, because now I know that it needs update. Wait, what's with his channel banner? Oh yeah, his channel banner will also be new as well. Ven Plus. Yeah, and then I just want to show you the group channel, because it's also going to go under some major construction. But I think right now it's okay. But what's going to happen is the boys, yeah, see, this again needs updating. Oh wait, what's happening? Yeah, so group channel will be updated. Obviously the channel trailer needs to be updated. The For You will probably go down a little bit. Popular videos go up a little bit. Just a bit moving around. And there'll be certain playlists and stuff, because obviously this channel has the most focused playlists. With the boys play Roblox, GTA, Phasmophobia, COD, Gang Beasts, and all. Usually on the other channels, I need to. I think this is the only channel with like focused playlist, which is fine. Which is perfect. Yeah, some stuff is going to change. I think I need to link the Dino Nugs to everyone's and all this. But yeah, major channel kind of redoing. Oh, I forgot to show you more TCM. Okay, so this right now, this is... I'm going to explain. I didn't forget to show you. I forgot to explain. So, the difference with the profile picture, right? And it being a meme more than anything else. This really needs to change. I actually hate how that looks. But anyway, so the reason why the profile picture is a meme is because I wanted to separate more TCM from all the skelly channels. Not for it to be like, oh yeah, this is the different kind of thing. But so you have like skelly gaming, skelly Minecraft, skelly live, skelly clips, skelly VR. You know, they're all like centered around certain things. You have the game channel full of every game that's not Minecraft or VR content. You have the live VODs from the VODs. You have the clips from the random clips. You have that kind of thing. But more TCM or more skelly. I've been calling it more TCM this entire time. More skelly is literally just a way of me kind of putting it as this is random live streams like this, random videos when I give my thoughts on stuff. Just it can be completely different, and this being more of a let loose channel and more than a focus channel where I'm going to try different styles, different bits of content. It doesn't matter what I post on this channel because it's all just for fun. That is what this channel is about, and that is why it is so different from everything else, right? But it's another thing I want to just have the tab open. You probably haven't seen it already, right? Yeah, that's why it's different. Now going on to the a big thing, right? With this is my microphone, right? It is a Akio condenser microphone. I hope I didn't show that because that's my address. USB microphone, professional stuff, sound isolation, that kind of stuff. USB, blah blah blah. I hope you can't see that because that'd be embarrassing. I think you can see that. It's fine. I'll just blur it. Yeah. I don't know. It depends if you can read that or not. I will blur it. It's fine. But anyway, basically my microphone, as you can tell, isn't the best quality of audio. So I was doing some research. Thank you to oh, I love his channel. I think it's Stream Scheme. Yeah, Stream Scheme, right? Shout out to this guy. This guy is fucking awesome, right? I cursed. I'm so sorry. I think it's only been once. You know, I think it's only been once. I'm happy with that. I am trying. This guy is great. This guy, he suggested this. This is the, I'm pretty sure this is the exact one he suggested. It's only £71, right? But you should see. 1 second. Let me just. Wow. Let me just pull up the video.
Believe it or not, this budget microphone is better than the Shure SM7B. At least according to you. This is the Fifine K688, and it has quietly overthrown every other competitive mic in the industry. But nobody seems to be using it. It's USB and XLR, meaning you never need to replace it, even if you upgrade to a physical mixer. It has clean, sleek knobs for gain and volume control that feel good to touch. It looks beautiful,
Whoa.
like a pretty shit house, but most importantly, it sounds better than a mic that costs over $1,000 to use. It even took my nasally, disgusting, sick voice and somehow made it warm and not annoying. And when I gave over 2,000 people blind audio clips comparing this the Shure SM7B, almost everyone said they preferred the K688. What do you think? Full video and giveaway below. Believe it or not,
So, this is only a £71 microphone or £75 when it's not 5% off, which is crazy. And he was just speaking into that microphone. So if I upgrade to that one, then I can give this one to Selexive, and then we can all be very happy because I've already upgraded my headphones. These I have these now. These are the AKG. 1 second. AKG headphones. Yes, these are some pretty nice headphones. I can't find the exact ones, I don't think. Here we go, £43. These are the ones I got. They are really nice, so these are the ones I'm keeping. I'd love to get this microphone, and I think it's like an OBS cam. 1 second, let me. Yeah, there we go. This might be a bit better for your view. What was it, like the OBS camera? Oh, I don't remember which one it was. I think it was this one. Yeah, I think it's this one. I think it's this one. I'm not going to get off eBay, but I think it's this one. Anyway, so it's something like this. This is an OBS camera, which basically is like a very nice camera. So what I want to do is I want to get this 4K camera because, again, my boy here did OBS camera. I think it's... Oh, yes, this video. So if we have a little peep... Ah, okay, we got the Shopify advert. It's annoying. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, this is the one I want to get. And I'm going to show you why now. We're going to watch this video and I'm going to show you why I want this camera.
a webcam is a big decision, not just for the quality of your content, but also for your wallet. I should probably stop juggling these as $1,000. And to get even more confusing, every single one of these promises mirrorless camera quality on a budget. It's overwhelming and scary to spend money on something that might not be worth it.
Right now I have a Amazon Ugreen 1080p, I think. HD 1080p, it says it on there. Like a £17 camera, and it's good for what it is. It is much better than the PS4 camera I was using, and I can also use it on my PC or gaming laptop. But the thing is with this camera is it also is not that great, and I want to get a really good camera that will, because this camera just freezes and makes it all choppy when I'm trying to stream in 4K, which is really annoying because I know I can stream in 4K. So what I want to do is upgrade my camera to a 4K camera instead of a 1080p camera, because even though my videos are most of the time 4K, that is due to the editing app. But I'm going to get into why I'm going to change editing apps in a little bit. But this, I want to quickly go through this video. It's only 11 minutes. It probably only takes like 20 minutes to look through it, and just give you my thoughts on each camera as well, because there's 3 here.
So have no fear, because today we are finding out which of the big 3 truly takes home the award for best 4K webcam on a budget.
Woo!
But I don't want you to trust my word. I want you to feel confident in your decision. So the first thing we are doing are blind video samples. The challenge for you is to pick which of these 3 cameras you like the look of best. Is it the Elgato Facecam 4K? Is it the OBS Meet 2 4K?
Okay, well, let's have a little. Let's just have a little look at the work here. So this one, right? This one looks okay. Like it looks so much better than my camera right now. Hold up, one second. Let me just like. Ooh, I think I should slightly move the camera because I gotta like move out the way. Which way do I gotta go? Oh, I think I gotta go more this way. Actually, I think I'm tripping. Let me look at my thing. Okay, yeah. So it needs to be more this way. Okay, there we go. So this one looks nice from like this frame right here. You got little, just nice looking camera. It looks okay. Again, it looks a bit bright for my liking, but obviously you can always like add a filter. This one, I love the look of this one. It is nice. It is warm. It has nice colors. I like just how it looks in general.
Meet 2 4K, or is it a YOLO Cam S3 4K? I've set all of my lights to be the exact same brightness and
See, this one also looks really nice. I think it's a really close between the both of them.
Temperature for all of the tests. I've matched the white balance to the webcams. I've set the webcams to their lowest f-stop.
Now this one,
the white balance to the webcams. I've set the webcams to.
This one looks awful, and this is the. I think this is the Elgato. This just looks awful. This is the same problem I had with the PS4 camera, which is, I'm pretty sure this is something called like video noise or something, and it just makes it look terrible. And this looks beautiful. And that looks really good too.
Just the base webcam. Stick around to the end of the video for that reveal and comment your favorite below, because whichever gets the most comments, I am going to be giving away. More at the end of the video on how to enter that. This blind test is incredibly important to me for authenticity. In fact, this entire video will only show footage of these 3 cameras side by side, so you can decide which one you like for yourself. And I will disclose right now, the YOLO Cam S3 was sent to me for this video, and they have given me a 5% discount code for you guys, which is in the description. With that done, let's talk about why
I just like the how it looks as well. I think it looks better than a lot of them.
It has to meet an insane amount of criteria.
Yes.
I am incredibly picky. First up, a webcam has to be a minimum.
See, look, that's nice. That is really nice. But obviously, if you look at the background, right, this is like very. Obviously, I also like, I get he wants to blur his background and stuff, and I probably will do too. But when you look at that, I don't know if it's supposed to be blurred right now. It's like not quite focusing on the background. You can see it almost focusing. This one focuses. And this one just looks okay, you know what I mean? It doesn't look fantastic. It looks okay. I don't know what it is. Far better than the one I have now, admittedly, obviously, because I only have a cheap one. But it just looks a bit tacky. And I get that it's supposed to be like super expensive and stuff, but it doesn't look as good in my eyes as the other two.
More light is let in and more blur on your background. As you can see on my mirrorless, very blurry because it's an f1.8. Obviously, this is incredibly beneficial for darker rooms or creators with budget lighting, as you need less intense lights to properly expose your image. If you have a webcam with a higher number f-stop by default, you'll likely need to digitally increase the webcam's brightness with...
Okay, here we go again, right? No lighting. These two are very smooth. And look at this one.
ISO or gain. And when you do
see, that is ugly. That is ugly.
You create digital noise, which is disgusting and ruins the image. Looking at you, Elgato. You can see this really clearly in all the footage I've been showing on screen while explaining this. The YOLO Cam S3 and the OBS Bot Meet 2 are both f1.8, so they perform far better in low light and require lower ISO, so cleaner images. And then the Facecam 4K, which is f4, yeah, it's not as great.
No. And I know right now, obviously, my lighting currently is awful, but it will change. Plus, my window's also open and it's not covered. But it will change, so I'm getting proper lighting set up and everything. And I am putting a lot of money into this. But currently, like, that is gross. I just want to let you know that I've seen fixing lighting, because lighting is really important when it comes to cameras. And just that alone is disgusting, the way it looks.
1.8 and 4 don't seem like a drastic difference, but it actually adds up quite a lot. To see low light performance best, if I turn all my key lighting off and raise the ISO on all 3 cameras till they're roughly exposed. Well, the Elgato goes all the way up to 7500 ISO, the OBS spot goes up to 4200 ISO, and the YOLO cam actually does 2500, which is
very impressive.
Better than the OBS spot despite having the same f-stop. Zooming
Yeah.
in 400% as well, I'm incredibly impressed with the digital noise. All 3 images should be unusable. This isn't how webcams are meant to be used after all. We're supposed to have lighting. But both the OBS spot and the YOLO cam could totally be usable at a stretch, with the YOLO cam being a bit better at hiding the digital noise than the OBS spot. While of course, again, the Elgato, well, just look at it. In terms of f-stop,
and also at the same time, the YOLO is incredibly impressive. Like, it is a beautiful camera, but if you hello.
And light sensitivity,
if we have a little look at the price range, so the OBS bot is £96 and 33 pence, and if we go to the YOLO is significantly more with £148 and 60 pence, and if we have a little peep at the Elgato, you were looking at around the same price as the YOLO. But the thing is, right, as much as I would love to get the YOLO, there's one feature that really makes me want to get the Elgato. Not the Elgato, that is a big lie. The OBS bot, there's a big thing. This, I think I showed it later on in the video, is something amazing that is going to help so much when it comes to me recording, especially for this channel, for my thoughts and the intros and stuff. I'm gonna show you. It's an amazing feature, and I feel like it should be featured in a lot more like oh, so they can chat me. For like a lot more of just the stuff in general that I want to be doing.
I would say the YOLO cam and the OBS spot are incredibly close, but it does feel like the YOLO cam slightly takes the lead, even just from a technical aspect, because it did require lower ISO and you can see less digital noise in the background. Of course, again, having an f4 aperture with such dreadful noise performance, Elgato is out of the running here. I will say Elgato does recommend using their noise reduction software, which
it should be built in though in my thing.
Most important factor I look for: sharpness, clarity, crispy footage. You're buying a 4K camera, you want it to look 4K. All 3 of these cameras are sharp, incredibly so. But when you add the noise reduction to the Elgato, it becomes wet, mushy, smeared.
The problem I have with this microphone, very loose, so sometimes mid-recording it falls out, and if there's no noise playing, then I won't notice, and it's super frustrating. That's why I usually have lo-fi in the background, if I'm being honest. One, I think it adds a nice thing to the video, and two, so I can understand when this thing falls out. So that's also why I want to upgrade.
You can see it on screen happening right now. So immediately out of the running again. You can see it on screen.
Like, look at this, bro. It's just so bad, and like it's I feel bad for whoever spent so much on an Elgato camera, because I personally feel that mine obviously is terrible, right? It's not terrible. It's usable. It's good enough for the videos for now. But if you're looking at something for like the YOLO or the OBS, there's such higher in quality that it's just so much better in my opinion. And you can even buy OBS for cheaper, or YOLO for the same amount of price, and getting way better quality just for your videos.
Happening right now. So immediately they're out of the running again. I will say, and I can't technically be certain of this, but based on the way the digital noise...
See, look how nice that is. I will also say, right, the YOLO cam, the one thing I didn't quite like, even though it's not terrible, and it's really good in a way, is this, the OBS... Yeah, it doesn't pick up all the stuff all over your face, like certain textures and stuff. Obviously, you got like textures on his cheek that aren't quite there, or like on his nose. But I think it makes you look real smooth, and I just really like that for just a camera.
I think both have noise reduction built into the camera as.
And also, I'm not sure how like bright this guy's like skin tone is, or like how ginger his beard is, or like how the hat really is. Even though this one obviously on the hat does look a bit better. But it's very bright, and I'm not quite sure if it captures like the accurate color or not.
but it is done far better and doesn't destroy the clarity of the image. Staying on sharpness, looking at the YOLO cam and the OBS bot when we were at our max field of vision at full wide angle.
See, that looks so good.
Both are beautifully sharp cameras, but when we zoom in to 400% and look at the skin around my eyes and my pupil, I don't think anyone will deny the YOLO Cam S3 comes out ahead. Now, this
way
is
ahead.
A yes or no, good or bad situation between
Way ahead,
these
yeah.
two, because some people prefer a slightly softer image to start with, and they want to do their own digital sharpening in post if needed. However, others prefer just a plug.
See, here is where YOLO is definitely way better. With just look at his face on the left and on the right, and you can see massive, like when it comes to his hair on his little mustache, you can see how well this camera is compared to this one. But I don't think it's that much of a bigger deal, and especially for like the price range in between, I think it's like a 40-50 pound price range. I don't mind it.
Play, it's gonna look sharp, it's gonna look beautiful. Before we move on to color accuracy, I want to also point out blur or depth of field, and also autofocus. The Facecam 4K has no depth of field and has no autofocus because, again, it is f4 on a 22mm lens, so it flattens the shot out, and then it also has fixed focus, so that's just, there's no autofocus, it's just
smoking doesn't
Just an advert. But yeah, so I'm thinking I'd love the YOLO, I really would, but there's just one thing that I really want you to see that the OBS does, which I think is just amazing.
guess where it is. Out of the running again. What's crazy is this is one of the most purchased webcams
It is, yeah.
right now. Like, how?
I think Liam has one of them. I'm not too sure though. No, I don't think he does.
Either, because even on an f1.8, if the lens is
I think the only thing Elgato I would consider buying is the capture card, because I heard the capture card's good, but I want to do more research before buying it.
30 minutes.
Because actually, the problem I have with the capture card I have right now, and it's the reason that, you know, there's not a lot of videos when it comes to, like, on my Switch or something that are, like, 3 hours long. This the reason because my capture card, after about, I think it's like 50-something minutes, it just burns out and just freezes. And I have to wait like an hour to use it again, so it's super frustrating.
Meters wide, it's usually going to all be in focus, except when you compare this to the YOLO cam and let's say zoom all the way into that Squirtle in my background.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Shockingly, that Squirtle is slightly blurred on the YOLO cam. Seriously, compare these two side by side, and there is actually depth on the YOLO cam despite it being a 28mm equivalent lens. Likely because it's using a sensor that costs 5 times the OBS bot sensor and nearly 4 times the cost of the Facecam sensor. Being really upfront here, I am actually quite biased. I love my OBS bot Meet 2 4K. I did an entire video recommending it just a few weeks ago.
Ooh,
The core
we'll have a little
specs
check
aren't
on that
too
one.
different, but somehow in performance, the YOLO Cam S3 is coming out ahead nearly every single time. But what about color accuracy? Well, my lighting is all set to 4700 Kelvin and all 3 webcams are set to match that roughly. Being blunt, the Elgato should win here. If we line up all of our images, the Elgato is most accurate to what my office looks like. The problem is my office isn't filled with digital noise, so it's out of the running. For me personally, I don't like it when a camera heavily colors my image for me. I want a clean, accurate base that I can work with to add my own colors to later. Here is where the YOLO Cam kinda suffers in my opinion. The image is very saturated by default. It's quite contrasty by default. And don't get me wrong, it's not bad. It's actually quite beautiful, but similar to how sharp it is, some people will prefer, say, the OBS bot, which is less contrasted, less saturated, so they can add their own later. If you can't
That's what I like
see
to
the
do.
difference in contrast and saturation from the images on screen side by side, well, a good representation is setting both cameras to all factory default and then changing their white balance to be 10,000 each. You can see the YOLO Cam is far more saturated orange than the OBS bot Meet 2. That said, I will say the OBS bot Meet 2 is less accurate in terms of white balance and skin tones. I found that to get my skin tones correct on the OBS bot 2, I actually had to nudge the white balance more towards 5,000, but the YOLO Cam had a perfect match of 4700 Kelvin, pretty much bang on. Personally, as someone with experience color correcting, I prefer the OBS bot saturation and contrast because I can punch that up later, but I think a beginner would prefer the YOLO Cam S3's look.
With me, I want to color correct and change and all this, and have a lot of dabbling in what the quality of the camera, not quality of the camera, but the way the camera kind of looks. Is that like super bright? I want to do that all myself. I want to change how everything kind of feels and looks all by myself. I think that doing that in editing is so much better than your camera already kind of looking like that, because you can change it even more. So I like to add my own saturation. Like right now, this is just plain. This is not how it looks in my videos. But when I move to DaVinci Resolve, which I am doing in like 3 days, I think, because I'm just using the last of my CapCut Pro. As soon as I move towards it, then I want to just mess around to see how like well quality my videos can look, especially with changing around the face cam.
Speaking of being a beginner, I will say if I was on a budget and only had one key light that I could place off to the side of me, which you can see in
I need
the
to buy
example
some
on
of them
screen
as
right
well.
now, the heavy saturation and contrast of the YOLO cam does make my face more obscured in the shadows compared to the softer drop-off of the OBS bot. Just an important example to show. Now we have that giveaway coming up, the blind tests will be revealed as well, and I want to show you guys the cost of each camera, but first, let's talk about software. Straight out of the gate, any webcam software needs fully unlocked manual exposure, manual white balance control, and all three of these webcams do give you that. Looking at the YOLO Cam and OBS bot software, you can see ISO, shutter speed, FPS, white balance, tint, you name it, it's all there. But where are the differences? Well, I really like on the YOLO Cam how I can move my focus point
Yeah, that's
to a different
nice.
spot and it will continuously refocus to that area, meaning I can essentially manually focus pull from myself to the background and back. That said, all three softwares allow you to control your zoom digitally, but the YOLO Cam, from what I can see, doesn't allow you to then reframe after zooming. Whereas the Elgato and OBS bot, once you're zoomed in, you can drag a little square around and change the shot.
Oh, that's
And while
very
this isn't
nice.
here right now, I have been told by the YOLO Cam team they are working on this and it's coming in a future update very soon. In the same category of not needed but cool, the OBS bot also has digital face tracking. So
This is the function that I have been on about from the very start of us looking at cameras. This is why I want it so much, and I think this is a really cool feature.
when I move around, it follows me and it has gesture controlled zoom very soon. In the same category of not needed but cool, the OBS bot also has the digital face tracking. So when I move around, it follows me and it has gesture controlled zooming as well. Neither the Elgato or the YOLO Cam have this, but it is a bit of a gimmick feature that most wouldn't use. That said,
I already know I would use this a lot because I want to move around. Especially when I'm making like videos on this channel when I'm not about my opinions and stuff. You'll see when I start making the types of content, but this will not be here, and you'll see. Obviously, I can't explain it right now because it's very hard to explain, but it will be a very useful feature.
The YOLO Cam and the OBS bot also allow for a quick switch vertical frame, so you can turn the camera.
This will be great for
on
like
its
short
side,
content.
and the software switches you to a vertical shot, which of course is better for TikTok, Shorts, mobile, or just taking up less room horizontally on the side for a face cam while streaming or gaming. If I had to rank these, I would say all three softwares are pretty much identical, all fairly easy to use, but I do think the Elgato was the clunkiest to set up, with the OBS bot and YOLO Cam being very quick, easy, and most beginner friendly. The OBS bot does have more bells and whistles that not everyone would need or want. And speaking of bells and whistles, something I found quite cool though was the YOLO Cam color corrector. Essentially, it takes a frame of your shot you're using, and
Yeah,
then
this
you
is
use the
cool.
eyedropper to select a color value, and then you can shift that value to different colors, or what you'd likely do is shift it to a different brightness. So for example, I select my red tones of my face, and then slightly raise the brightness, which makes my face stand out more. This is a really cool tool, and there is a more in-depth professional version as well, but I think most of you would probably stick to the simple version I just showed. Alright, right now it looks like the winner isn't totally clear. I will say the YOLO Cam seems like it's ahead, with the OBS bot close behind, and the Elgato so far at the back of the room we can barely see it because it's all covered in noise. Let's reveal the blind test and then explain the giveaway, and finally reveal the prices for these. It should be absolutely no surprise after seeing this whole video, the blind A was the face cam 4K. The noise gives it away. Once you've seen that noise, it's impossible not to notice. Up next, blind B, the saturation, the contrast, the sharpness, the depth, no surprises again, YOLO Cam S3. Which leaves us with the blind C, being the OBS bot Meet 2 4K. It's
For me, the YOLO and
slightly
OBS are
a
like
little less sharp,
this.
not as much depth, but still a beautiful image. So were you right? Which did you prefer? Did you comment below? If you did, then I'm going to count up which camera wins and randomly DM someone to send that webcam or the one they preferred to them. And with all that info done, I can now reveal the price and let you decide if these are truly budget 4K.
But yes, so that was that video. So basically, point of that entire thing was just that I want to get a new camera. I think the OBS bot is the one I want. The microphone is the one I just showed you. I guess we can have a little peek at what it kind of sounds like. No, that's the wrong thing.
K680.
Oh, this one's only 3 minutes. Let's watch this 3-minute one. It's not quite him, but I know he's where I got it from. But well, you will watch this guy since it's a different guy, so I can be less
In
biased.
this video, we're going to review the Fifine K688. This is a dynamic microphone by Fifine, so you don't have to have any phantom power, but you do need a lot of gain with this. You can either use this with the XLR jack on the back of it, or you can also use this as a USB microphone. It also has a headphone jack on it too, a volume knob for the microphone and for the headphone jack. And there's even a little...
One big thing, like I hate when microphones don't have this like microphone jack in the back, and the reason is, let me just type down. The reason I like the microphone jack is because I like my microphones to be plugged into the microphone instead of being plugged into the laptop or PC or PlayStation or whatever you're using. I think it's so much better because like you can hear yourself through the microphone, and it's not like an echo or anything. It's like, it's very nice. If you have a microphone that doesn't have a microphone jack, I suggest you buying yourself a microphone with a microphone jack. It is so much nicer, and I think it just makes the experience of whatever you're doing so much better when it comes to microphones.
Mute button on the side of it as well. I do want to say Fifine sent me this microphone for free for purposes of making some videos, but in this video we're going to go through the sound quality you can expect out of this, and also who I think this microphone is for, and another microphone you might want to consider if you're looking into this one. So this is a dynamic microphone, so that means that it will have a lot of the proximity effect, so the closer you get to it, the deeper and lower your voice will sound. Also, as you start to back away, your voice will start to sound a little bit thinner, and I found with this microphone it really sounds the best if you can get in line with the microphone. So here's a test, probably about average distance from the microphone that most people will be using it. And then here's what the microphone sounds like if you come to the side of it. So you will notice it starts to reject more of the sound from the side. Now here's a test of the microphone further away and also off axis, so you can see the sound quality that you can expect out of the microphone in this position. So when I got the microphone out of the box, I noticed it's pretty lightweight and the windscreen is also pretty thin on it. So it...
See, I don't know, because usually what I want my microphone to be like out of frame. Like if it's like this. Probably not like this. It seems like very unnecessary. But like I'd probably have my arm going like a bit longer than it is right now, and it like still pointing at me, but like just below the frame. I probably will have it come from here to over or something. Well, that might be a good idea actually. I don't know. But anyway, I wanted it out of frame because I think it's very ugly being in frame, and you can't hear me like that, can you? But like I'd probably have my arm going like a bit longer than it is right now. Yeah, I don't care. So basically, but if I have to have it like kind of like here like it is now, I don't mind that. It's not the worst thing being in camera, but I'd just rather it not be in camera. But I'm sure I'll figure it out.
Does suffer from some plosive problems with it. So if you want to cut down on the amount of plosives on this, you can actually get an SM7B windscreen and put that on this instead, and that will help. I think the thing I don't really like about this microphone is it's made of metal, but it has kind of a hollow, cheap feel to it. It also has these rubber bands on the suspension mount, and it kind of has a bulky look for being a dynamic microphone as well, so it's going to take up a lot of space in the frame of your shot. And unlike some...
I will say, I really like the look of the microphone. I know he doesn't like it, but I really like the look of the microphone. So I think I just have it open here. Yeah. I love the look. Does this come with... I don't know if this comes with the stand, to be honest. I might have to buy the stand as well. I don't think it does. I have to buy the stand step probably. Yeah, I think you do. I like the stand he got, but I love the look of just the microphone itself. Like it is a really nice microphone. I probably put it on this stand. This stand's fine. There's nothing wrong with this stand. If it doesn't come with a stand. That's basically the same stand as this. Yeah, there's no difference in the stand apart from this like color change. Only 80 for the stand. Oh, I'll just get the stand with it, you know. Oh, that's nice. I might even get that version. I love that. But yeah, I love the look of it, and I don't mind. For me, I'm not fussy on how like hollow it sounds.
Microphones, you will need to make sure you have good microphone
like this.
position on this, and that it's in a good spot for your voice. So you will want to do some testing. Make sure that it sounds good on your voice.
Yeah, I won't even start recording like videos or anything until I have it in the perfect position. It'll be coming across there, from here, down there. It's gonna come from every angle just until I can find the perfect spot for it.
Also, I did notice that the mic mount is made of metal. It does feel a little bit cheap, but I think it should hold up. The main concern I have is actually where the microphone attaches to your mic stand. So that part is made of plastic, and I wish they would have made that out of metal as
Yeah,
well.
that's
One thing I
fair.
did notice about this mic, it has a really full sound to it, but sometimes I felt like the low end had a slightly strange resonance to it. So this is going to sound a little bit better in my opinion if you do a little bit of a low cut or a low roll off on your computer whenever you're editing the audio later. The Fifine K688 is priced all over the place depending on the sales you can find it. It typically retails for about $80. If you were looking into this microphone, I would honestly steer you over towards the Fifine Amplitank 3 because that one just feels a little bit heavier duty. I think it looks a little bit sleeker as well. So
I don't
would
like the
go
look
for
of that.
microphone instead of this one because I just think it's a better offering from Fifine. So who should get this microphone? Well, first, get it if you like the look of it because it definitely has a unique look to it.
I really
Also,
like
if
the
you wanna
look.
have the capabilities of USB and XLR interfaces on it,
That's
so you
what
can
I
use this
want.
with other microphones and some
Because
equipment.
one thing I have, right? Is it here? Oh, where is it? Bought an audio mixer for like £60, but I don't know where it is. Like a little red one. They have them in my college, so I bought one. And I want to see if that will work well for the videos.
Recorder if you want to use the XLR out, or you can use it super simply with a phone, an iPad, or a computer just by using the USB output on it. It's class compliant, so your device should recognize it immediately. Now we've got the K688 plugged into my iPad Pro with the USB out on it, just so we can get an idea of the sound that you can expect to get out of this mic with USB. It does sound a little bit different if you use the USB versus the XLR jack on it. On the back of it, there's a gain knob for adjusting the gain of the microphone, and there's also a volume knob for the headphone jack as well. And then on the side of the microphone, there is a mute button.
Oh, that's really cool.
So whenever you tap the mute button, it will turn red to show you that the microphone is muted, and when it's on, it'll light up green. So overall, really recommend this microphone for anyone who's looking for a simple, clean-sounding, dynamic microphone. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any other questions...
Yeah, this is what I want. That is what I most likely will end up getting. So in the future, I'm going to see if I can get a job. And then in the future, you can expect better camera quality and better microphone. And I'm going to be donating this microphone to Selective. And whoever wants this camera can have the camera completely free. This is going to Selective for completely free. No bits, no ifs, no buts. PS4 camera went to Roxality. This one is going to get handed to Selective. And whoever wants to use this U-Green camera for whoever has a PC kind of thing can have it for completely free because I won't be using it, and I don't see, if I don't use it, I don't see why I would need it. Anyway, that's basically all I got for this kind of update. I updated you on the channel change. Oh, there's one more thing. So Selective has decided to choose editing. So basically, we're gonna hop into a Discord call, and he's going to edit or try to edit his own video. It's gonna be the second Batman video. We're gonna be on Discord call. We're gonna edit it together because he said he wants to get into editing, and he also said after he heard I edit for 16 channels, 18 videos a week, that he'd want to do it to lift a bit of stress off my shoulders, which I really appreciate. So shout out to Selective. I think his link is already in the description of this stream. Yeah, it is. I gotta update these links and these descriptions, man. They're so outdated. But anyway, yeah, everything's all good. Thank you to Selective because he is going to be that amazing man who is going to be editing his own videos very soon. If he decides he likes it. If not, I'm so fine to carry on with his own videos. But if he wants to learn, I'm happy to teach. My lighting right now is awful. That's probably should have been like that the entire thing. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this update. Any more updates, I'll update you, obviously. The room is looking 10 times worse. Like, I can't even step out of this room right now. I don't think I can even show it because it is that bad. But yes, room almost done. I gotta wait 4 days till skip. And then wait, what day is it? So no, it's 12. It's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes, 4 days. 4 days till skip, and then I can get to doing the room. But probably 5 days or 6 days, maybe, depending on when they can order it. Or like deliver the skip. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. I'll probably be live tonight, and if it's not tonight, then it'll probably be later on. Bye.